Well, good evening. I'm Robert Wilson with Cowboy Wisdom Hypno Acuity. And tonight we're talking about inspiration. Inspiration over thinking. Because inspiration is a flowing energy, but you never get caught up in yesterday's muckety muck. Because when you start thinking and knowing, you get stressed out and all convoluted in what happened before. But when you go with inspiration, you internalize natural savvy, propelling internal rebellious appreciation, loving today. Inspiration and appreciation and enlightenment and awakenings, they open your day to flow rather than being yesterday. And inspiration dissolves desperation, opens aspirations of your adventurous savvy, propelling internal regal acumen, tantalizing internal optimism. The thing is, if you stop talking about the past, stop talking about what other people have, stop living your parents, give yourself permission to rise and shine of your divine daredevilry. And open your eyes to who you are, understand who you are, and expand through life with the greatest of ease. Thinking and knowing and trying to keep up with the Joneses and doing everything society taught us, or I taught myself from society, that just made my life miserable. And the only one that can make anybody's life miserable is themselves. And something else, I have a little saying, the only one that can ruin my day is me. So I took that right away from me to set myself free to feel the mature energy expand me through life. And if you ever ask yourself, who's you, and see what you get internally, because I got a blank. It's really about rising inside yourself to feel the enterprising elegance of yourself dance with your dreams. But it's really about allowing yourself and giving yourself permission to stop living in yesterday. And we've been so caught up in yesterday since I've been alive that it's really unsavory for us, for the people. Really open up to understand that life is going to occur. And when it occurs, it opens up conscious clarity, unleashing rebellious internal energy. But when you have life happen, you go into a memory, and that's like happy. I never have happy in my life. I have peace because I can feel peace, happy, I think. Anything I think is going to be a limitation and stay into yesterday. Because I'm going to be honest, I realize I am the limitations in my life, as you are the limitations in your life. But a lot that has to do with your thinking, knowing, memory, mind. Because there's subconscious representations, what people said, worried about what other people said. You really stay stuck in it. And, I've been around the earth 67 years, but on the surface, we still do everything the same, even though we have technology. Some things are different and better, but you look at, there's still human trafficking. You'd think we can do all the things with technology, some of that would go away, but it's actually increased. I'm going to say this. We live in the most corrupt times in history. And we're the most educated people in history. So you can't say education is the answer. Individual inspiration, imagination, innovation, and talent is the answer. And the thing I opened up to is people are the assets. And people talk, business, corporations, they're just a byproduct of people. Everything is a byproduct of people. And when somebody says they have a business, all they have is a name on a sheet of paper. I have a Cowboy Wisdom Hypno Acuity and Enterprising LLC, but it comes down, I have an enterprise of communication to express wisdom, inspiration, innovation, imagination, sovereign expansion, politically incorrect inspiration, cowboy wisdom. It's about giving people the wisdom and innovation and the inspiration to communicate with their daily life, to fly first class their way. But inspiration over thinking, and you speak the inspiration, you stop living in the past. And something I really expanded out of is I stopped living in the past because I stopped trying to heal the past to liberate the now. Everybody says you got to look back and keep an eye on the past is flat out trying to keep you in control in their grasp. You got to rise and shine to the divine daredevilry that sets you free to feel the illuminated heart and soul. See, the heart, soul, sovereignty, love, it's energy. The more I understand this and get into the flow of the energy within me and understand my spirit, I listen for that. There's internal explorers in me that have a wagon master wisdom that'll take me across the mountains within my life and down to the seashores of splendor. But I'll never go anywhere trying to think and know my way from yesterday. And if you really sit down and get really honest with yourself, really honest, what's different today than yesterday? And something else I really expanded into. You got to get defiantly different to show people you love them. Because people stay stuck in yesterday. Because it's an apathetic comfort zone, and everything you think and know is a comfort zone of limitation. Everything you're willing to expand of is like going to the Grand Canyon for the first time or walking down to the Pacific Ocean or the ocean or your favorite place or going to the Teton Mountains, which are beautiful. But see, we are so unwilling to admit all the limitations are internal stagnation. And it's individual internal stagnation. All these people can brag about everything they have and everything they've done. But yet, when you look at what they do, they're inside a limitation of some sort. All of us have limitations. Even the so-called superstars that think they don't, they have limitations. Inspiration is free-flowing, unlimited, utopian nerve, lionizing imagination, magically invigorating today's innovative omnific nirvana to fly first class, to celebrate life, appreciate sovereign sassy, classy candor to flow through your veins. It's about you going internal to open your eyes of wise, to play on your field of prosperity, and really feel the inspirations rise from within you. But inspirational invigorate now, propelling internal rebellious energy. So you got to have a little inner rebellion with a little hellraiser hellion to rise and shine out of yesterday. It's your inner rising that starts in here. That really opens you up, and I've experienced that myself. So, but it's really about inspiration that will rise you to where you're going. And it's you listen for the inspiration. See, you can't think and know inspiration. You got to listen for it. And then you express it to move forward. And see, you may never ever go anywhere but where you're at, but inspiration will rise you out of yesterday. And it's going to cause some uncertainty and uncomfortability in you because you're not going to like it. Because nobody's telling you what to do. That is the biggest thing about inspiration is you have nobody to tell you what to do. You have to uncover and discover your own talents to ballet across the world. Because inspiration is pure liberation that rises you to the heavens. Harmonize every day. Appreciate visionary epiphanies now, stimulating who you are. But it's really about rising and shining. Your own heart and soul, sovereignty, love, and spirit. Because you'll never know your spirit. It's going to show you the way. And when somebody says know yourself, that is never going to happen either. Until you open up to understand yourself. And that will be a class down the road. But anyway, tonight I want to thank you for being here. I'm Robert Wilson with Cowboy Wisdom, Hypno Acuity, and Pure Liberation Television. And may your day be as blessed as you are a blessing to me and the world.